Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you back play this Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning, top of the morning to you. It's another amazing morning. Welcome to See You in the morning. And that's the only caveat we got on the show. See you in the morning. All the times that the show comes on, that's all gone. It could be 7, it could be 7:15, it could be 7:30, 7, 8, 8:96, whatever time comes up. It's just that's when it's gonna happen. Welcome to See You in the morning. Another auspicious attempt for me to get up and tell y'all all about what's going on in my life, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time hearing this, of course, you're about to experience something so cold. If you watched this show before and you found it not robbery to come back and watch it again, man, I thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here with me. And I appreciate that. This show, man, is really about me getting up here telling all my business, man, or trying to sound smarter than I really am, perpetuating a crime. That's what I'm doing. I'm out here acting like I'm smarter than I really am. And sometimes, I make sense. Most of the time, it doesn't, So this is a wild trip. It's a wild ride. Anything can happen on this trip, but I'm glad y'all are here with me. Put your seatbelt on, lock in. Today's Wednesday. That means it's Hunch before lunch. So we'll discuss all of that kind of stuff. But the only thing on this show that has an iota of regularity, that has any type of this is what we do every time, it's me speaking in the morning. That's me. That's me. I talk about lots of stuff. I go all over. The only thing that's normal is me speaking to those who speak to me, man. I come right back and I speak back and forth to the people, man. If you speak to me, then I'll speak back to you. And so I'll do that today, man. And of course, the first 3 people that speak to me get the mythical medals, the M&Ms. They get to find out that they're somebody. So let me go ahead and give those out this morning for the first 3 people that speak to me. Winning the bronze this morning is Franita. Franita. Nita. Nita is winning the bronze this morning. Winning the silver, the pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. I'm actually on my way to North Carolina as soon as I finish this show. Got to go pick up my daughter from the college. So I'm going to get her from college, and then I'll be back. And winning the gold today is Ida Seaborn. Not like the state, because that's a different Ida. But so Ida Seaborn is a different one. There's some ladies out there whose last name would be Ho. It'd be like the state, Idaho. But she's Ida Seaborn. Completely different person, completely different lifestyle. She wins the gold. Then you got, of course, it was Courtney with the silver, and Nita with the bronze. Also winning is Crystal Panel, also known as TT Tiny and Tasty. Wilberta, Melissa Kuther, like Luther. Lisa Bazemore Bishop is in the building. My man Snoop. What up, Q? Yeah, the intro song. That's my man Wilkes. He's doing that. Big shout outs to Wilkes. Oh, man, Miss Bonner got knee surgery. The kids finally got to you. That one of the kids hit you with a bat in the knee. Boy, these teachers nowadays, man, it ain't like it used to be. Man, teachers are finding ways to take off of work now. She's just, I'm home recuperating from knee surgery. She went all the way to knee surgery to not have to go to work. I like it. I like it, Miss Bonner. Great way to be ahead of the curve. Get those sick days in. There you go. What's up, Keith? Eva Tay, Shannon is in the building. Marche is in there. Shannon is just reminding us that we should be wearing a baby hat and an undershirt. What? What? So let me ask the lady something. If you wear a wig, do you also wear a hat? Because a wig is just a hair hat. So if you put a hat over top of the hat, that's double hattage. That's super hatting. You gonna fix your tie, son?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the button. It's harder because it's my
Oh no, not because it's your left hand. What are you doing? No, you flip it on the other side. You take it straight over the top. Come here. We got to make sure we're still pairing. I know I'm still speaking to people this morning. Good morning, Melba, PP, Patricia Pippin, JD. Don't call me Martin Luther the King is in the building. Yeah. What are we doing? You got the button on the wrong side. You got a lot happening here, son. You got to stretch to help you with your butt nations. Here, there you go. You know, every button has a butt in it.
True. And it's on.
Yeah.
Butt's on?
You're on the butt. You butt on. Don't butt off. You butt on. We must all butt on till we butt our butts off. You know?
Poetic.
It is. I think it was Shakespeare who first said, doing the butt. When you get that notion, put your backfield in motion. Yeah. And then just adjust there and your neck getting smaller or something, son. All right. Enjoy your day. All right. Where were we at? I'm sorry, guys. Martin Luther the King. Thank you. Appreciate it. JD, don't call me Martin Luther the King. Emmy time, Emmy place. Michelle McKinney. Lynette's in the building. Franita. I already spoke to Franita one time. Lasha Unda, straight out of Africa. Brittany's in the building. Good morning. The Deuce doesn't need to make any appearances on the show. He's doing just fine. He doesn't like the paparazzi. Toya Breckenridge, good morning. James Ari's in the building. So everybody's here. Yeah, we don't want to start letting the kids on the show. And that's when they go. Then they become a Hollywood child. He's just got so much ahead of him, man. He's a modest guy. He lives a modest life. He doesn't want to be involved in the shenanigans of being on the air with his dad. Yeah, so yeah, he's dressed today every Wednesday because my son is now a part-time Catholic. What do you call yourself? Batholic? What do you call yourself? Batholic? A soup. Yeah, he's that tie is in terrible shape. Get that straight before you leave.
Okay.
What you put in a bowl? Oh, some cereal.
No, some ketchup.
Some ketchup?
Yeah, to go off my.
You taking a bowl of ketchup?
You want me to take the whole bottle? I'll take the whole bottle.
A bowl of ketchup? No, go ahead. Take your bowl of ketchup, son.
Yeah.
It's a good lunch. Ketchup is really just tomato soup. It's just, yeah. So being that he's part Catholic, part Baptist, he has to wear. They have mass on Wednesdays. Uncle Snoop says, "Have a good day."
Thank you.
He said, "Thank you." And so he's got to go. They have mass on Wednesdays, and so mass is when they got to go in. So mass is just church. It's the Catholic way of saying church, and so you just come in there and you go in there, and the biggest thing about it, man, is staying awake. That's the struggle. He's got to stay awake. He can't sleep during mass because it's old school Catholic. If you don't stay awake during mass, they make you stand up. No, he can't wear Pumas today. He's got on the insurance salesman 2000s. Which are nice. He's like his dad. He goes for comfort with the shoe. It's all about comfort. No Stacey Adams for this guy. He's going with the new breed because amazingly, even though they have masks and they have to dress up on Wednesdays, they still go outside for recess. So you can't be outside in the hard bottoms. That's a no-go. You can't go outside in a pair of Stacey Adams. That's just like ice skating on grass. So they're not allowed to. He got a comfortable dress shoe. It's nice. It's a nice little dress shoe. It's the new. It's the one that the old man from back in the day wouldn't like, because right now when we start looking at the dress shoe, we think about it, the differentiation between a dress shoe and a regular shoe, it ain't no difference no more. The dress shoe and a tennis shoe are becoming one. The Drennis shoe is what it was. The Dreaker is what I like to call it. You got the Dreaker, the dress tennis shoe, and now that sneaker balls have made their way in. I just say to myself, there's no reason for me to ever wear a hard bottom shoe again. There's no reason for me to ever wear a hard bottom shoe. Ladies, I don't know how y'all do it. I talked to a young lady just the other day, a friend of mine. She wore some shoes. She wore some shoes to an event, and she danced out of her shoe. She danced out of her shoe. Some people now just wearing sneakers with a suit the whole time. And the ladies are still killing their feet. They still wearing heels and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why y'all are doing it, ladies. Young lady told me she wore some heels, and she had such a good time at the party. She danced her heels until they broke. But you don't wear that hard bottom. You gotta let it go. That hard bottom, especially once you hit a certain age. Hard bottoms past 30 is rough. I wear a hard bottom shoe now, my whole body's gonna be in pain. It's gonna be agony. What's wrong? That might not be the right top, son. What's in there? Oh, I thought you had it in the other bowl.
The lid wasn't right.
Oh. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. You see a lady walking. Now, a lot of these ladies are still wearing heels when they shouldn't. A lot of the ladies let those heels turn you into a baby doe. You turn into a newborn giraffe in those heels. Now, a cute heel will have. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna tell you what. The man will be on it. A man loves to see a woman in a good heel. You put that good heel on, is something to me. And this may seem wrong, and maybe y'all feel the same way that I feel. To me, that heel elevates the outfit. I'm just telling y'all now, lady, from a male point of view, you put that heel on, it elevates the outfit. When we see that lady in that dress outfit and them flats, the flats take away. That's a -7 off the top. No matter what your outfit looks like, heels take them to that next level. Crocs destroy everything. I don't care what you put on. You put on a pair of Crocs. The only thing you can do is take my blood pressure at that point. You put on Crocs, you immediately become a nurse. Immediately. It's the moment you put a pair of Crocs on your feet, I don't respect anything except for your advice on whether or not I got sugar. Heels set it off. Heels are the set off shoe. You put on some heels, I'm telling you now, takes the outfit all the way to another level. Still can't find the right top, huh? Still struggling. All right, take your time. Just try another one. Let me see. Heels just move your outfit to a whole different. They put you in a new league. Oh yeah, this ain't the right top. Oh, no. Let's make this work here. No. Wrong top. Yeah, not the right top, son. It's in there though. The top is in there. You just gotta find it. Heels heel. That's right. Heels lead. Heels are a situation starter. He catch you in your heels. And that's all I'm telling you. Nothing elicits that feeling but heels. Crocs ain't gonna do it. You ain't never seen no man be like, man, she had on some Crocs. Woo, man. Crocs ain't gonna do it. Them flats ain't gonna do it. You put on a pair of flats, kitten heel ain't gonna do it. Kitten heel ain't gonna make it happen. You got on that little baby head? No. Wedges. They just gonna make you think of potatoes. When I think of wedges, I think of potatoes. I don't think shoes. The wedge ain't gonna get it done. It's gotta be heels. Because heels are transformative. Heels change everything that happens. You put on a pair of heels, your walk changes everything because you got to walk, heel walk. And now what it does for the glutes, the heels force the glutes. You see, the glutes, they got no choice in the heels but to perk up. See here, this is heel action. Each one. Flats, this is what you get at flats. You see where I'm going with? Crocs. You get nothing. Some short ladies like to stay close. No, raise yourself up. You can't be a midget forever. Look, elves, get to the top of the tree. They're not all the same lid, son. It's got to be a lid in there for that particular one. Y'all, we're gonna take a break for me to find.
No. This is my mission. You do your show.
Okay, it's your mission. He's gonna find the right top. I don't know about the inches. I just know it can't be that kitten heel. I know y'all talk about the 6-inch stiletto. I just think that with the heel, you got to think of heels like you think of men. At least 6 inches. At least 6 inches. Tab says my Jordans are my heels. 6 to 8 inches. Y'all, let me go help this boy find this top. Y'all, I ain't gonna leave y'all out there. Y'all discuss the right size heels, but we saying at least 6 is what we're going with. We're going with at least 6 is what I'm thinking. At least 6 is what you go. We'll be right back. Y'all, commercial break. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, that's a fine. This boy's top. Trying to find that top. We can't find it. Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
You're welcome, son. I got on in there and found the top. Oh, come back. We couldn't find the top. Oh, man, I'm so glad I wore pants today. We couldn't find the top. Let me come back to the comments and see what we decided is a popular baby doll.
Okay, Papa. Thank you.
Hey, throw me one of those shoes right there, dude. Right there, that, yeah, the blue shoe. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a great day, man.
Love it. Thank you.
All right, let's see. I used to wear heels every day to work. Wearing heels to work every day. I wear heels, but Wilma Flintstone me all day. 6 is okay, but an 8. A half-inch platform. What are we wearing in a bad knee day? I don't know about your knees. You all right over there? I don't know. My son just broke something. All right, listen, let me tell you something. The heels, now that my son is gone, the heels got to be at least a 6. That 6 inches is going to get you 6 inches. If you wear those 6-inch heels, wearing that 6-inch heel is going to get you 6 inches. That's all I'm telling you. Men, we've got to change up the game. Men used to go with the hard bottom. Now we going with a soft bottom shoe. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Soft bottom. You got to have, because we need this. If I wear a hard bottom shoe right now, another day I picked up a hard bottom shoe, and my see there from the top, we good. See here, you don't know what you got going on there. From the top, boom, you got a buckle on there. That's all you need, and then you got to go comfort at the bottom. We can't go. Anything over 5 is insane. We need it. Now, TT, I don't know why you wearing platforms and kitten heels. You this big. You this big. Why is you wearing something small? You put on a 6-inch heel, you just gonna become regular people height. Listen, you put those heels on, those heels, you put that 6-inch heel, your heels is going from the floor to the ceiling. I'm telling you that now. Floor to the ceiling. Nothing makes you sexier than those heels. Heels sexify any outfit. Six inches. Listen, I don't care. Listen, even if it's not a 6-inch heel, because apparently that's tall. I don't know how big 6 inches is. But it's got to be a pronounced heel. You can't have on, no, it's got to be a heel. It's got to be a heel. It can't be no, it's got to be a heel. It can't be no kitten heel, that platform. That heel is what you need. It's got to be a pronounced heel. I don't know if it's a 3-inch heel out there. I don't know. Let me see. 3-inch heel pumps. Let me see. So, okay, look. The 3-inch heel, that's a safety heel. That's a safety heel. It's okay, but it ain't. If you throw that 3-inch heel, we just gonna go home and enjoy we just gonna go home and watch a movie. You know? Now this one down here, this one, that's a heel right there. See that? These 3 inches ain't bad, I guess. I guess if you go ahead 3-inch heel pump, I mean, I guess that's okay. That'll get you done. But that 6er, woo! Let's see what happens here. Okay, so all right, so ladies, you know what? I was a little off when I said that 6-inch, but look at this right here though. I don't even know what she kicking water. She ain't got no number of some jeans, but she put that 6-inch heel on and changed everything. That 6-inch heel is aggressive. That is aggressive. I don't know why these are $795. I don't know what's happening there. So that 6-inch heel, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that is aggressive. Now the Yves Saint Laurent, that's $900 heel. I don't know what it does. See this right here? I'm telling you right now, you throw that on with any outfit, you win. You come in there, sweatpants, and this heel right here. I don't even know who Amina is. Oh, it's $575. But you come in there, now you're gonna have to have your toes done. And I don't know where the rest of her toes are. I don't know if she had to cut off 3 toes to get that shoe on, but it's worth it. If you got to cut off 3 toes, cut them off. Get in there. Yeah, you can't get but 2 toes in that shoe. Now I'm gonna tell y'all now. I already realized, and y'all ain't even got to tell me this ain't a fat foot shoe. This ain't a fluffy footed shoe. This ain't a shoe for pump fat. This is a slim foot. You're gonna have to do some foot exercises. You're gonna have to work your feet before you put those on. That is not a fat foot shoe. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's 6-inch heel. That's a good bedroom. That's a hunch prep. You get that yeah, pump fat is real. Now ladies, let's not act like we don't know what pump fat is. You know what pump fat is. Now pump fat will change a shoe. Now listen, let me tell you something. If you gonna wear the heel, Know what your foot is. Know what your foot's like. Know the type of foot you got for your heel. Know what your foot is gonna look like in that heel. If you're a little plumper in the foot region, if your top foot, like cankles don't really work in heels as well. Like we got to still be able to see the whole shoe. If your pump fat is gonna cover up this whole front part of the shoe, then we ain't even worried about it. You ain't even got the whole front of that shoe is gonna be covered by your pump fat. Then don't even worry about it. You can go ahead and put on whatever shoe you want. We're gonna applaud your effort though. I'm gonna tell you that now. We're gonna applaud when your little pump fat starts to fold over the shoe and it kind of overtakes the whole shoe. I mean, we applaud you for wearing the heel, but you still, I'm telling you now though, we might not even notice the pump fat if you got the right heel. If the heel elevates everything you got going on in the back, then it's all right. But we just know, I'm just telling y'all, the heel accentuates. That heel accentuates whatever you putting on. It accentuates it. Accentuates it. All right, I got 4 minutes. I got to get some real Hunch Day topics in. I got get some Hunch Day. Now, if you got bad toes, I a lot of times and a lot of the heels that we see y'all wear, ladies, we figure that your toes is like this inside anyway. We figure your toes is gang signed up. I see a lot of those pointed heels, and I just figure all the toes is like this. That's what I figure your toes is like in there. Because it's just I just don't understand how they so pointy, you know? This is your toes. These are your toes. These are your toes on heels. If your feet are swole, you don't stroll. I like it. So a lot of people, yeah, you talk about that oil on your feet, and I'm saying that not just for your designer shoe. I'm definitely saying it for that Croc or that sandal. Yesterday, I was in the mall yesterday. I went to the mall yesterday to go get I bought one of these new things. I didn't know how to use it. I don't know if I'm using it correctly or not. Bath and Body Works sells something called wallflowers. Apparently, it's just a little scent you plug into the wall. I bought the wallflower. I didn't know it didn't automatically come with oil. So I just had the little wallflower thing and no oil. So I had to go back to the mall to get the oil, and it was on sale for like half off or something. So I went ahead and got them. So I went to the mall. While I was in the mall, I got some watches and my watch batteries. Some of my watches had died. The battery had died. I was still wearing the watch anyway, because who gonna be looking that closely at my watch to see whether or not who's gonna be looking that closely at my watch to see whether or not I had the right time on it. You know, sometimes I don't even turn my hours back when it's daylight saving time. Pull the pins while they sit. I didn't even think about that. But then I gotta set the watch every time. Yeah. So anyway, I had my watches, and so I took a couple of my watches to go get. I probably got about 8, 9 watches that need batteries. So I took a couple in there yesterday. So while I'm waiting, they told me about 10, 15 minutes to wait on the watch. I go pick up my little wallflower. So Z, I didn't buy it in the store. I bought it online. I didn't know it didn't come with the oil. It didn't say oil not included. I didn't know. So I went and got new batteries. So I went to get the new batteries. So I'm sitting in there. I'm getting batteried up. I'm doing the battery thing, right? So as I'm sitting, I see a nice family come in, and I see the woman of the family come through. The little Asian lady one day, it was her husband, the little Asian husband. They must have had their son working or something, Snoop. We know we go to the same place. So as I'm sitting, I'm watching the lady sit across from me. There's a whole family and I noticed the dynamic because what I noticed was it was 3 women in there all together, right? And there was a man with the kids. And I was sitting by myself at the table, and the man with the kids was sitting over there. And I noticed they were giving him all the attention. Because what I realized is that a lot of women are attracted to a man taking care of his kids. He was taking care of his kids, and they was all on him. Now I'm sitting over at the table with myself saying to myself, I got to be at least a couple of gawks, a look here. Give me a little something, it make me feel special, but I ain't had no kid with me. So I was just down to my regular unattractiveness. The kid makes me look better. I realize especially if you got a baby child. If you got a small baby-like child, women love you. They'll be all over you with a baby child. And the older the child, the less attractive you get. But anyway, he's there, and he got the child in the seat, and they just waiting on their little teriyaki chicken. And she came over, right? And so she comes over, and while she's over there, she goes and sits down, and she's a darker woman, She's a darker woman. She got on a pair of Crocs, and I'm watching her skin tone, She got on some shorter pants, and then her skin tone is still a darker complected till we got down to the heel of her foot. And the heel of her foot was Frosty the Snowman. It was ashened in a way. It was just like a old ashtray. It was like cigarettes had been put out in the back of her foot. So I applaud you ladies who take care of your whole heel. That's what gets bad. That heel. I know everybody can take care of their pump fat in the front of that foot, but take care of that heel. That heel, get some softness back there. Do something with it. That heel, and I know you got to feel it. I know. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? When you heal it, you got to take care of that heel. I don't know what causes all the pressure to happen back there in the heel, but that's where it gets rough. The heel is the hood of your foot. The heel is the hood of your foot. The heel and the toes. The middle is downtown. The middle where your pump fat is and all that, that's downtown. Now, everybody always take care of that. That's where they put the little cute tattoos and all that stuff. That's the cute part of the foot. Everybody can take care of that foot, that part. But the heel and the toes, that's the hood. Are you taking care of your hood? You got to take care of the hood. Now, Lakeisha says you put some urine on there, 40% urine, and that'll work some wonders. So pee on your foot, I guess, is what she's telling me. You got to pee on your foot. All right, I got to go get my daughter today, so I got to get ready to go. Relationship questions, because my show has changed in so many ways, man. This show is so diversified now. People are sending in questions. And so now I want to make sure I send it in. I answer the questions people send in. People are sending in questions specifically for Wednesday. So my first question was going to be it was just going to be relationship based. It ain't even have to do nothing with hunching. But you know what? We'll do that question. Then we'll do the next question next week. I've slowed down on the sports show, Courtney. Don't judge me. Next week's question is going to be about the best time of day to hunch. Y'all get that in your mind. I knew a young lady one time who told me her relationship was going through things because she couldn't hunch in the daylight. It always had to be dark or nighttime. People just send them into my inbox. Marsha, I knew you were gonna say all day. We'll do that one next week. I got a quick question, really quick, and this is more relationship based, and it's just an interesting topic for me. How do y'all feel about connections with exes? Connections with exes. If you get in a relationship with somebody, well, Ray Charles ain't know whether it was night or day. That's the thing with Ray. He didn't know. It all looked the same to Ray. Connections with exes. How do y'all feel about somebody having a connection with their ex? If you get into a relationship with somebody, do you have to cut off all contact with the ex or not? I had a young lady telling me that her ex had reached out. her ex had reached out. Now he reached out in what I thought was the corniest way possible. He reached out in the corniest way possible. He was trying to holler back. He was trying to get in there, and he came with a corny pickup line, and I was like, oh man, that's corny. But she said she told her man about it, and he had no gripe. He was like, oh, okay, cool, because he said he knew that she didn't want him, so she didn't care. But a lot of people can't handle their exes still reaching out. Every breakup ain't necessarily a bad breakup. Every relationship ain't necessarily a bad one. Now you got some where you got to be like, I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. You got some where you be like, that's exactly why I wouldn't do that. But others, how do you feel? And I'm not talking about a relationship where there's kids involved, because of course, if there are kids involved, you got no choice. You got to talk because of the kids. But outside exes, what's the cutoff? I know men have a harder time dealing with a lot of those than women sometimes. Because a man, again, we talked about how a man feels like once he's got it, he can always get it. Ladies, I'm telling y'all that now. Most men feel like once they got it, all they got to do is say the word again. They really feel like you've granted them lifetime access. Lifetime access. Z said it's about the confidence. Kudos for him not caring about it. Yeah, she was just like, he was just like, oh, okay, cool. That's funny. Like that is real weird. I love this particular couple because they, whenever, and I talk to my friends who are in relationships, and I talked to this particular couple I really like because they tell each other everything. It's crazy, but it's crazy how much everything they tell each other. I'd be like, I probably wouldn't have said anything about that, and he was just like, oh, okay, and they laughed at it together. I'm friends with a few of mine, but I set boundaries and cut you off the boundaries crossed. My daughter's best friends with one of my ex's daughters. I would make her in their friendship. That's deep. That's deep. That's a thing. When we start talking about grown up relationships, that's the thing when you start commingling. Like for a while, my position was, it may seem rude, but I ain't really want to talk to your kids like talking about it. I ain't want to start taking your kids to the carnival, taking your kids to Busch Gardens. Because what happens is when we break up, I had to break up with the kids. What happens if I like the kids more than I like you? Now all us is in a trauma situation over kids that ain't even mine. And then if my kids and your kids become friends, and then we break up, now my kids lose their friends. They sneaking and playing PlayStation with each other. It's crazy. Be cordial, but not connected. Being cordial, I think, is always fine. I think you can be cordial to anybody. You can speak, hey, how you doing? Again, there are some relationships that end that you can't even be cordial with them no more. You gotta be like, you know what? I want you to go play in some busy traffic. Snoop said most of my exes were in school with us, so no, gotta let it go. If I see you, if I see you in passing, I'm gonna be cordial, but it ain't gonna be no constant communication. I think the constant communication is the problem. If you constantly talking to your ex, that's an issue. If y'all just sitting there texting all the time, I think even no matter how upfront you are about it with your current, I think that borders on disrespect. I think that's borderline disrespectful. If you just keep talking to your ex all the time, you just texting blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Y'all just keep talking. Y'all just keep talking. Every day you get up every morning to a good morning text from your ex. We got issues. And even if it doesn't mean anything, even if it's 100% innocuous, I can't allow that. That's wrong. Not I'ma leave the door open. You got to break that down. I think so. And now here's my question, because this is Hunch Day. We got to get back to Hunch. We talked about everything, right? Do you have? I don't know this. I don't know the answer to this question because I've never participated, of course, as a virgin. But do you have a special move for each partner? And if you do, can you put that move on somebody else? Are there moves that you have to retire when you break up with the person? Is there a move that you got? You like, listen, I can't do the twirl 3000 with her no more, because that was Tasha's move. Or ladies, you be like, hey man, the way that I used to do the suction cup, I can't do the suction cup no more. That was just for Sean. I can't come back. I'm just asking, Lakeisha. I'm just asking. So does each move? If you got a move that you do that was like, you did, that was what I did for them. Hey Roy, this show goes left and right. You gotta be in there. You never know what'll happen on this show. I'm just asking, are there things that you do that you feel are special, are curated, are made just for that one person, or are you pulling out the repertoire no matter who it is? It may work better with one person. Here's the thing. I've been told, and so I don't have a move yet because of my virginity, but I realized that like you say, some moves, sometimes you think, oh man, I got this position is the one that's gonna kill them, and it don't even work. They like, no, this ain't it. Meanwhile, that position, yeah, you gotta. Can't eat from every menu. Roy say all gas, no brakes, all the time. Roy say I'm pulling them all out. You get this? One leg up, one leg down. Both legs, left, right. Yeah, everything. I'm giving you every move. Every time. Huh? Or ride every ride. Do you all have? I know women do it, but are women receptive to it? This is my last question. Women, are you receptive to a man telling you, no, that ain't it? I know a woman will tell a man, hey, no, I don't like that. The way that you did the Are women receptive to a man being like, hey, girl, your technique is all off? I know you never had that issue, but I'm just saying, if a man came back to you, I think I think there are men. Is my neighbor out here putting Christmas presents on people's? Listen, when you got a white neighbor, you never know what'll happen. I think she's out here putting presents on everybody's porch. I think that men, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I firmly believe there's a lot of men out there who are sexually dissatisfied, who are afraid to tell their woman what they don't like, who are afraid to tell a woman what they don't like for the fear of retribution. Because I think they feel like y'all are shut down. If your man came to you and be like, hey, babe, I really don't like the way you do whatever. I think the man is afraid of the shutdown. I think they be like, I think men just be like, I'll just go put up with it. Oh, that's her teeth again. Oh no, she bit it. And you just go with it. You be in pain. But you afraid to just be like, hey, no. I know there's a lot of women who are sexually dissatisfied. And I think they hold off for the ego too. But I think women are more prone. I think women are more prone to communicate it with the man than a woman than a man to a woman. I think women are quick to be like, I like women will do it from what I'm hearing. Because virginity. But a lot of women, I think, they'll tell you mid-stroke, hey, cuz, no, what is that? What is that? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I think women are more take charge even in those things. I think a woman will be more likely. And I ain't just saying that every woman, every man. I'm just saying that the chances are greater that a woman will be like, no, I need you to do this. I need you to do this. Don't touch my hair. Like all of those things. Men just kind of be like, I'm so happy to be here. I'm very excited to be here. And so I'm not going to mess it up. Whatever happens, I hate what she's doing. But I'm not going to say anything because I'm in Pound Town and I don't want to lose the directions. I think that for men, I think men have a greater fear that women will cut it off than women do. Men be like, ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all now. The general consensus is we feel like men want it more than women, and so you gotta walk a fine path because she'll stop. Like we really, really feel like, and this is a true story. Men feel like women can go and not have it, and y'all will just be fine. Y'all will just go shopping or something. Dudes be struggling. Testicles be royal blue behind y'all, and y'all just happy. Think about it. Like when you start thinking about even women going to prison. I know this seems like a weird, I know we going way left, but you be like, oh no, they'll be fine. Women can go to prison forever. They'll be fine. They don't need it. I mean, if but men go to prison. That's the first thing they worried about is getting raped. I mean, these niggas gonna kill me. My cheeks is too big. God bless me. Of all the things to get from my mama, I got her hips. So you worried about a life of crime because you got childbearing hips because you plump in your rear. You don't really think about women taking it from other women. You just be like, she got to do 20 years. She'll just hold off. She'll just cut it off and cut it back on. We just see the two groups of people as different. That's all I'm saying. I'm getting out of here, man. I gotta go pick my daughter up. I'm getting ready to run down to North Carolina real quick. Some men just have no discipline. I agree. Yep, you always walk in at the wrong time. You already know when you walk in, that what time is it? Wrong time. What time is it? Wrong time. Every time you walk in, Tam, it's gonna be the wrong time. I'm getting ready to run down to Greensboro real quick. If y'all see me on the interstate balling out, just know it's because I'm going to get my daughter. Bree, you just be trying to get get blocked. How's the boyfriend? Xander is doing well. I don't know why they always together. Every time she called me, Xander is there. So it's crazy. It's weird. It's weird. But I let it be. Xander's doing well. I think Xander went home Saturday. or Sunday. So she's been down there a few days without Xander. And so, hopefully this month away from Xander, I'll make them break up. But that'll be fine, and she can get a new boyfriend for the next semester. So I'm cool with it. He hasn't affected her studies at all. And it's Xander with a Z. Xander with a Z, because I call him Big Z. So every time I see her, Xander's right there. She's like, "Hey, Dad," and I'll be like, "Hey." She'll be like, "Oh, I'll tell Xander." I said, "Hey, Xander, my dad's here." Now I will say it ain't always just them two. She's usually with all of her crew. So Xander's there, Muhammad is there, Jay, Schwa, gosh, what's the rich girl's name? I forgot her name. So usually all of them are together. But yeah, yeah. No, Snoop, we gonna make a trip. Matter of fact, the ACC tournament is right there. I think I'm gonna stay up there for the whole ACC tournament. You can come down any day, man. We'll meet Xander, man. We gotta meet Z, and I gotta go to a basketball game anyway. So I'll call you. We'll hit the road. Yeah, see now Marche is getting blocked. And see, and this is why everything is just. All right, y'all. I'm out. Cause now we done took it to the left. We done went lefter than left. We done went lefter than left. And I gotta go. I appreciate everybody being in here, man. About to go get her. My baby girl's coming home for a month. I'm really excited about that. Gotta give big shout outs to my son. My son made the honor roll. Well, not honor roll. He made honor roll, but he just got his progress report back and he's progressing well. His mama act like we ain't never had no success in the family before. She went and put all his grades all up on, I think that's a HIPAA violation. She put all his grades up on the interwebs. I don't know what she was thinking, but she did it. Big shout outs again. If you haven't had a chance to go and vote for me for the 2024 Noirie Awards, I don't know if that's how we're saying it. It's just the Blackie Awards. I guess you couldn't say Blackie out loud, but y'all go in there and vote for me. That's where you can go and vote. Noir Hampton. I think I put the actual link in yesterday, but it's on my page as well. You just go right there, noirhampton.com, NOIRhampton.com. I'm in the best comedian category. So y'all go and vote for me on that. That's coming up on the 16th. And yeah, and there we go. We'll do it. Yeah, he was on honor roll, the first report card. Then they just got they got their things. I can read y'all what they got. The mama put this stuff up there. I mean, I'm gonna let her live. I'm gonna let her live and everything, but it was a bit much. I'll read his grades out real quick because he like his daddy. He don't be caring. He just be like, "Oh," I showed him his report card. He's like, "Oh, okay, good." So in his music class, he got 100. In computer program, he's a 92. In his STEM class, is a 94. He got a 90 in theology. Got 100 in PE. A 95 in pre-algebra. English composition, he got 100. Literature and vocabulary, he got an 88. So we got to pull that up. Spanish, he got a 92. Physical science, he got an 81. We got to pull that up. And Virginia history, he got a 95. So he got all A's and 2 B's. So he gonna try to pull those 2 B's up. So yep. So I'm happy for him, man. He can do your statistics work. I don't think you gonna like the grades you get, but he can do it. Put it in front of him. He'll give it a chance. He'll be like, all right, let's try it. But he's really working hard. I'm proud of him. He made the adjustment from public school to private school, and at first it was he was trying to use his public school mentality in private school. And they were like, no, because that's not how we roll over here. But he's made his adjustment. He's doing good. He's on the basketball team. They're really bad, but they're working on it. They'll be better by the end of the year. They'll be better. Yep. So that's all I can give on that. They'll be better by the end of the year. But he played a really good game Saturday. He scored a whopping 0 points, but it wasn't about the points. He had a block and he had some rebounds. So, and that's what I tell him, man. Play defense and rebound. The rest of the stuff will come to you. And you'll always have a place if you can play defense and rebound. All right, that's it. I got to get my daughter, man. I ain't going to sit here and talk to y'all all day because I will if y'all let me. Hey, man, have a fantastic hunch day, man. Y'all know what it is about hunching. Get out there, hunt somebody, man. And when I say hunt somebody, it ain't got to be the physical act of making love. It ain't got to be pink cookies in a plastic bag, getting crushed by a building. But what I want you to do is go out there and make somebody feel good, even if that somebody happens to be you. You can do it. You've done it before. You can do it again. Until next time, Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll holla at you. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you back play this Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know who's the funny man. Coming to you and making you laugh again.